Hey kids, welcome to the show. We got a special event tonight. We're going to be interviewing my good friend Buddy Harvey of Northeast Ohio toy collectors fame. We're also going to show off his collection at his house, which we have tons of video that was previously recorded. So stick around. All right, here we are with Buddy Harvey in the Batcave. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Let's look at your toys, man.
We got a lot of Masterpiece, and I've got my G1 Transformers over here.
Wow.
I like Transformers. I like robots in general.
I love robots.
Yeah, everybody should. Mickey Mouse is in there for a whole other reason, but it's one of my favorite toys. I had one when I was a kid.
Any real gems in here? Anything to make
Probably the third-party Jetfire.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's the Phoenix, Fan Toys Phoenix. Got that from a guy in the group a few years ago.
Oh, shit.
Some of my favorites you can see are the Optimus Primes. I've been a sucker for those. Christmas present from a few years ago, a G1 Scorponok, complete.
Wow.
As far as really cool ones, I don't know, all the Optimus Primes, I guess.
Megatron.
Oh, and Shockwave, I have all the third-party Masterpiece versions of him. Shockwave, Quakewave.
I have some more up here.
Yeah, those are just a hodgepodge.
When did they come out with that black trailer Optimus?
That's a G2.
G2?
G2, yeah. It talks, too. There's a voice box on the front of it.
Of course it does, because
Yeah.
we can't make our own toys talk.
No, they were funner when you did. And then these are semi-modern. Those are the alternator line. I really liked them. They were all die-cast. They need dust.
Cool. All right, we're back. Still here with Buddy Harvey and me, Captain Krabby. We're in the Crappy Cave, whatever you want to say.
Crappy Cave. I
Crappy
like it.
Cave.
It's not very crappy, but it's pretty cool, actually.
Right, it's like an OCD wet dream.
Yeah, my stuff's a little more mingled. Is that the term you would use?
Your stuff is a little more open.
Yeah, a little more open.
A little more open.
I have a few things still in package, but you can jam more in a case if they're open. And
Right.
plus, they're meant to be played with.
Exactly, and you can smell them and all that good stuff.
Play with them, smell them, taste them if you choose. I mean, I've done that, you know. That vintage plastic is great.
Right. So I wanted to talk about the Ohio toy scene for anybody that's watching that does not live in Ohio. We are in Northeast Ohio, Cleveland area. Cleveland. But
I love Cleveland. I always come back here.
all right. Yeah, all roads lead back to Cleveland.
Center of the known universe.
Right.
Maybe.
But hit me to the Cleveland scene. I am new. I know about Neotech.
That's where we met, actually.
Right.
And it turns out we had some mutual friends, which was cool.
Roman,
yeah.
looking at you, buddy.
It's I remember when first joined Neotech, there was like 28, 30 of us to begin with.
A couple sweaty nerds with toys.
Yeah, and they would meet originally at Denny's.
Really?
Yeah, we'd just go to Denny's, and they would set up and bring in a couple of boxes of toys, trade stuff back and forth. Everybody knew everybody. I've met a lot of cool guys through there. Made a lot of really good friends, actually. And then we went to a place called Brew Garden over in Berea. And it was a big conference room. And then when we were having meets, we were having them at BW3's.
What about the first meeting I ever went to was at Melt.
Oh, I forgot all about Melt. Yeah, actually, that was my favorite place, but they changed it up in there. They added all kinds of arcade machines, but I love Melt.
Small quick.
I like to eat, and cheese is one of my favorite things. And then battered and deep fried, too. So, I mean, you got that going. I forgot all about Melt, actually. I apologize. We're, 2,300 members or something now?
2,300 members. 2,300
I think.
guys.
I'd have to look, but it's well over 2,000. And we have outdoor meets. Obviously, COVID's taking a crap on everything, but, you know, it is what it is. Once a year, we were having them at Carolyn John's in the parking lot.
I was at that one last year. It was very cool.
I did. Yeah, we've had two of them. We didn't have one this year. And my wife gets mad at me because I get a table and then I'm never at it. I'm just out running around talking to people like Dave and Chuck, just whoever I run into, and dragging more junk and putting it underneath the table to bring home. But it's just me. There's a lot of cool shops here. I mean, Carol and John's, obviously. It's where I got married. Kid Force. Joe's a really cool dude. There's just so many shops. And then, well, with COVID, we lost a few of them. Like, there was one out here, Imaginary Worlds. They closed. You remember them?
Oh, right. Yeah.
But there's just so many people, and there's bars, like Geeked Out in Brunswick.
We have a toy collector's bar in Cleveland.
Yeah, it's really got good food. Obviously, a really nerdy atmosphere that we all like. And it's
nerds.
Just,
We are not nerds, man.
Nerdy nerds. But no, there's just, it's like a big community here and a lot of really good people.
Seems like it.
Yeah, I know I'm leaving out stores and I feel bad. Clifton's, you ever been down to his store in Canton?
No.
Well, he's expanding. He's got a sweet ass store too. And then if you go out the Youngstown area, Time Capsule.
What about the? There's one in Ravenna, right?
That's Adams.
Adams. Okay.
Yeah, well, he's a cool dude too.
Right on.
But yeah, Rick out there at Time Capsule, there's no telling what shows up there.
See, I haven't been out there yet.
You got to go out there and check him out.
Well, Alan was on the show once.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about. I'm sorry, Alan.
Applejacks.
One of my favorite places to go.
I've been having people actually hit me up asking me about it, like non-toy collectors that are thinking about starting. So that's kind of cool.
Alan's super friendly dude. His employees, all except Amber, are super friendly. I thought that was funny. But,
I don't.
oh, you don't know Amber?
No.
She's probably going to choke me next time she sees me. But yeah, he's got a wide variety of modern and vintage toys. And he's just a super nice guy. And if you don't know something or got a question, don't be afraid to ask Alan, because he'll answer it for you.
Yeah, he's a knowledgeable guy for
Very
sure.
knowledgeable, and G.I. Joe especially.
Yeah,
he's forgot more about.
I had him on the show just to talk.
He's
G.I.
forgot
Joe.
more about G.I. Joe than I'll ever know, I'm sure.
Right, and he's humble. Like when I was asking about G.I. Joe, he actually told me that he's not really even the guy to talk to, and he propped up a couple other people. That
Brian Kaufman.
Probably.
Yeah, he's another one. Anytime I have a question, those are the two guys I go to actually, Alan and Brian. Brian's super nice dude too. I actually showed you that's the guy that made the Lone Ranger robot with the magnetic parts.
Yeah.
That's Brian, man. He makes some really cool shit.
So we got an awesome scene in Cleveland.
It's beyond awesome. I mean, we're
spoiled rotten.
A lot of collectors here, and then the G.I. Joe stuff, because we have this store called Mark's around here, and they buy closeouts. And you could get quick kicks for like 10 cents a piece in the mail-away bags.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day. Well, actually, Ground Zero, Marcus out there, I know I haven't been out there in a while, so I apologize. He used to have a flag, and there must have been 200 quick kicks glued to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they were so cheap, nobody cared about them.
Right.
And you could literally get them 10 for $1.
That's awesome.
You would go into Mark's, and they had like the big Gaylord bins.
Right.
And thousands of figures, and the mail-away vehicles in the bags.
Really?
They had like Killer Wells. I run across them every so often, like randos at yard sales and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. And like all the mail-away, they bought all Hasbro's back stock or overstock, whatever term you want to use, and they dumped it in this area, and that's why there's so much G.I. Joe stuff here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like if you want Star Wars stuff, you go down to the Cincinnati area, which I go to quite a bit, and there's Star Wars everywhere.
See, I haven't even been on a real toy hunt yet, like out of state or anything.
We go Pittsburgh quite a bit, Cincinnati a couple times a year, all around Ohio, you name it, we go. Anytime we're on a road trip, we're looking for a toy store. Like we went to Kansas City a few years ago, and we're just Googling as we're driving along, just stopping at rando toy and comic book shops.
Nice.
Found some cool shit, and there's a shop in Springfield, Illinois, that if you're a comic guy, don't go to, because every comic in there is destroyed. Yeah, it's a weird. They got them like in the magazine racks.
Yeah.
And it probably should hold, I don't know, 10, 12 comics. They're unbagged and unboarded.
50 of them in there.
Oh, 75 of them. They're just like falling over out of it.
Nice.
I was trying to complete the Goon, don't know if you know that comic book, The Goon.
Oh, right.
Eric
Yeah,
Powell.
yeah.
And he had like 1 through 48, and I can only salvage like number 45. All the rest of them were like trash. But he was selling them at cover price, so I mean,
Yeah, I guess.
and then the rest of the comics were like stacked up in banana boxes.
Nice.
Just everywhere. It's all smushed and crushed. I don't think the bags and boards, I don't think he even sold them. But he had a lot of comics in there and some toys actually. But yeah, around here there's a lot of good shops and good people to deal with. And like I said, Neotech. You know,
Right.
I've made a lot of friends there.
It's a nice bridge to all the other things around here.
Yeah, and then you meet people that are maybe more into comics and just different stuff. Like when you're at the meet, you never tell them what's going to be on the table. You know, that's why I run around like a crazy person. All the flea markets here too. You would think with all the dealers, you wouldn't find anything, but you do.
Right.
Like you know, we got Hartville. Most people in Ohio know about Hartville.
Right.
But
I've actually been there.
yeah, have you?
Yeah, but I got there after all you idiots were there.
Well, I run into
gone.
about 40 people, and you got to get there when it's dark.
Yeah, I heard you have to get there at 5 in the morning. I'm sleeping.
We're usually there like 4:30, running around to begin with, and you know you find stuff. But we got Berea Flea Market, Jamie's.
I've heard about Jamie's.
You go out east, Four Seasons. Of course, I go over to Pittsburgh quite a bit too. There's some really cool shops in that area, and some cool flea markets that when I lived in Pittsburgh, I didn't even know existed, which makes me sad. But I wasn't collecting toys then, really. So
right, but I mean, there's more than enough in Cleveland for any toy collector to keep you here, keep you busy, keep you stocked up on good stuff.
You need more money. That's the only problem there is, and more money because. You know, if you buy everything you want, you'll be out quick. I don't care, you know, what kind of money you got in the bank. You're gonna,
for sure.
You'll be like, oh, I got bills to pay.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be put on a limit here pretty soon. So, anyway, we're gonna go back to Buddy's toy collection, and we'll be right back. All right. I know you like old school robots.
Yeah, there's some old schools and some repops in here. I really have a thing for these banks.
Any real gems in here?
Complete Saturn robot, and then that's an original radar robot that works. I got off Marketplace in Youngstown area. Those are reproductions. These little oddball ones, I don't know what they're from, but I thought they were cool. Bought them from a guy in the group.
If anybody knows, comment on the video, let us know.
Oh yeah, that's just some big wild robot. I just buy random robots.
What's up, Spock?
Spock? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I love Spock too. He's my favorite Mego. This is a newer one. He has a bag of tribbles around here somewhere.
Oh yeah.
But that's the way it come. There should be. There's a vintage Spock over there in Godzilla's mouth. Captain America getting chewed on too.
Of course.
Those are from that horrible '98 Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
But the puppets were cool, so. Remote control, Lost in Space robot. Got a couple of the original ones in there. With Bender.
Love Bender.
I love Lost in Space, as you can see.
Right.
That's a Honzawa, that black robot back there.
I like that. Does this Space Invaders game work?
Yeah, I got that from Wes in the group.
Excellent. Acquire.
Yeah. Some third-party Transformers, Combiner Wars, Devastator.
Excellent.
Voltron.
Guys, we haven't even hit the room yet. All right, guys, we're back. Sorry, kids. We're back. Buddy, what's up?
Not much, man. How you doing, Dave?
Great. Introduce yourself.
I'm Buddy Harvey. I'm from Cleveland, and I like toys.
Damn straight. Which leads us into our first collection. Why toys?
Why toys? I don't know. It brings back, you know, memories of childhood, things you had, things you didn't have. I don't know. It's just like a happy place for me. I go to my little toy cave and putz around, move stuff around. Gives me something to do on the weekends, hunting the stuff. I'm not a big, not because of the price or anything. I don't like, oh, I gotta have it and pay through the nose for stuff, you know, the way a lot of people do, which I'm not really hip to. But whatever, you know, to each their own. If that's what gets them through the day, but it's more about hunting it for me, I think.
Toy hunting.
And trading, I like to trade. I prefer that over selling anytime, me personally. I've worked for toys, literally, done welding, whatever, for toys. Fence installs, whatever. Whatever it takes. If I want a toy, I'll get it.
Right on. Like I said, I'm still new to this, which is why I like having guys like you around and Alan and other guys like that. I'm still learning, I've focused my collection in on what makes me happy right now today. Sorry about that. But I'm still learning all this stuff, so I don't know much about toys. I had no idea that there was like a bunch of grown guys that collected toys.
There's a lot of us here in Northeast Ohio, actually.
Right, and we are definitely going to talk about that. So we talk about why toys, why Snaggletooth.
Well, I get fixated on certain things, I guess. Like a lot of people know me about Godzilla,
right?
The Shogun Godzilla, but I'm not big into modern toys. But I make exceptions, like with Gentle Giant's Snaggletooth, because
get him up close to the screen.
Yeah,
so
he's really cool. I got this locally from Adam at Adam's Comics and Figures. Adam's a really good dude, always hooking people up. It was on the card. I, of course, ripped it out because that's something I like to do.
We're going to talk about that.
Like the blue Snaggletooth, me and you talked about it the other day. The first time I got one of these, I was a kid at the Memphis Flea Market here in the Cleveland area, which is no longer there. Thanks, American Greetings. But it was in a bag, and, we didn't have the internet and this, that, and the other thing. Didn't know that Snaggletooth wasn't supposed to look this way. I didn't bring the original example. But I collect Snaggletooth in all forms. Here's a really weird one. A friend of mine had it, dropped it, broke it. I actually won it from him in a raffle. And then I have technically 11 if you count this one, but I don't count this. This is more art. But as a kid, I got the first Snaggletooth, and like I said, he was in a Kenner bag, and played with him. Then one of my buddies up the street had a little red Snaggletooth. I'm like, whoa. Same head, was his father and son. Like I said, there was no internet, no way of looking said things up, and it's just a really cool figure. I just like the design, and it's not about value with me. It's about whether I find it appealing.
Well, if it were about value, how much is a good blue Snaggletooth worth?
Depending on how good the paint, that's all with him. I see him go $450.
Really?
Loose, yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I've picked up a couple of them in the $200 price range, and then most of them I've won, believe it or not. And it's only been 13 months now since I got my first, for this collection, blue Snaggletooth. And like I said, I have 5 graded, 5 loose, and then the one that in that case that was broken. But I play a lot of the games of chance on Facebook, and I'm pretty lucky, actually.
I see.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think he's a cool figure. What's not to like about him?
Right.
He's blue. He's got some silver boots. Sort of looks like he could be a member of KISS.
Right.
One of the roadies or whatever. But it's just where Kenner got a black and white picture. They didn't know anything about Star Wars. Nobody had seen it. And, they made this, and it was a JCPenney Cantina set.
Right.
Had a cardboard backdrop, some little plastic foot pegs, him, Greedo, and Hammerhead.
Correct.
And then it was only available for the Christmas 1979.
Nice.
And now I'm always looking for more of them. So, it's just me. I enjoy them. I actually want to beat up one to carry around with me because, as you know, I like to take pictures.
Right.
When I'm out and about. But all the ones I have are too nice to carry around and risk breaking because the blue plastic, as you know, with
brittle.
any of the very brittle. That's how this one got shattered.
Right.
And it's like the early 80s G.I. Joes, all the green ones.
Yeah.
You never put their weapons in their hands.
Right, those thumbs.
Pop right off. So, but I just really enjoy Snaggletooth.
It's all about the silver boots. Man.
The silver boots. And then, there's a toadette and non-toadette. variant.
Oh, really?
Which was like a mark in the mold, I guess. Let me see. This is a no dent. See his boot? See how smooth it is on this side?
Nice.
And then this one should be a toe dent.
And for those...
Yes, right here. See? And then that's the toe dent variant.
Cool.
And
for those of you who don't know about vintage graded figures, you send them away, you give them a bunch of money, and they put it in this nice acrylic case for you and give you a grade.
And, yeah, I'm waiting on one to come back, actually.
Like toy homework.
Yeah. He's graded 80. I think all my graded ones are 80s.
That's pretty good, or?
80 out of 100.
Okay.
I've
so
seen
strong B.
Strong B.
Strong
I've
B.
seen a few 85 snaggletooths, you know, but I only have 80s. But, you know, it'd be nice to have an 85. I'd like to have another one in the bag.
Right.
That'd be really nice.
Now, do they suck the oxygen out of there before they do that?
I don't know how that works. Actually, I've seen a few. If you're rough with them and shipping or whatever, the pegs, the way they glue them or sonic weld them, I'm assuming, because they wouldn't want to have glue fumes in there of some kind.
Right.
I've seen them, you know, you got pegs rattling in there.
Ooh.
There's AFA, was it CAS, I think, and then UKG. I have quite a few graded UKG. That's the United Kingdom grading service, I guess.
Okay.
But I don't know. I like them. For a guy that likes to open toys, graded figures, loose figures especially, I don't mind them. You can stack them, and like with Snaggletooth, the boots, man, the paint just wears off them. The silver paint app was just horrible.
Right.
But they look cool.
They do look cool.
Yeah, I'm worried about the Gentle Giant one. I'm sure they've improved the paints, but this is the first time I've played with him. I brought him out. He usually sits in a glass display case, but I mean, how could you not love this face?
Right.
I mean, look at this. Looks like one of my dogs, actually.
It's a good-looking guy.
He's
oh
a good-looking guy.
It does look like your dog.
It looks like a chia. Get Snaggletooth and all. But yeah, I enjoy him.
Great. All right. We'll be right back with the next segment. Enjoy the video of Buddy's collection. All right. I see you're into Alien. We got a collection of xenomorphs here. Any gems?
Well...
You'll never find these?
Well, I found one of these for $3 one time.
Really?
But yeah, Jim Butler was with me when I bought it at Hartville.
Nice. But
these are 279 Kenner Aliens, complete. Then I have a bunch of the reissue ones. They keep making them. I ain't even opened the new ones. Most of them, anyways.
You didn't open a toy?
Sometimes. I'm not a big fan of these newer figures, like these NECA figures.
Yeah.
They don't want to stand up under their own weight. I mean, they're cool, but they're $30 and they won't stand up. I don't know if they're that cool.
Alright, so let's look at these lunch boxes.
I like lunch boxes. I like to eat. You know, that goes hand in hand. Yeah! But I've always had a thing for them. You know, when you was a kid and you showed up with a cool lunch box.
Is that a real G.I. Joe one? Original?
No, this one isn't. But I have two of the original. This is the only thing that isn't original. This is a NECA one somebody gave me. Something they sold at FYE or someplace.
Nice.
But all the other ones are original.
I love that Avengers one over there.
This one?
Yeah.
Really nice box.
Nice 70s artwork.
Yeah, and this one is
so
complete
cool.
with thermos.
Oh, that is excellent.
Yeah. I try to be picky on them. They can get all dented up. And
right.
I've got a few that are a little rough, like Dragon's Lair, but my Rambo one, it wasn't nearly as beat up when I got it. I used this at work, actually. Where I'm working now, I would carry my lunch in it.
Nice.
And then I gave up on it because I was just like destroying it. And it didn't hold enough food because I'm hungry. Oh, Evel Knievel, this one's super nice.
Oh.
What kid didn't love Evel Knievel?
Right, for sure.
Oh. I paid $6. I probably should get rid of that tag. Whoops. Yeah.
Let's look at these Shogun Warriors. These are beautiful.
Some of my favorite childhood toys. I would use them with G.I. Joes and Star Wars, and obviously to fight Godzilla.
Right, for sure.
And
Especially
I ruined quite a few of them as a kid, taking them in the swimming pools and whatnot. labels would come off of them, you know, just general nonsense.
If anybody's looking for the last remaining Shogun Warriors, Buddy's got them. This one I don't remember seeing as a kid.
Him? Yeah. He was last wave, Dimos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got him from
I had Mazinga, and one of my buddies had this one right here.
This Gaiking.
Gaiking, and then Raideen, right?
Yeah, Raideen.
Raideen. That's, yeah, Raideen.
Dragoon, or Dragon. Got some weird... Oh.
Got your...
These are modern Shoguns.
Nice. Boba Fett. I believe they have one of these at Kid Force right now.
I think they do, actually. I was just there the other day.
I love that place.
I do, too.
These little Shogun Warriors.
Yeah, these are cool.
Handmade. So cool.
Got them at Carol and John's. Guy makes them. They're like Christmas ornaments. Or as Buddy uses them, just, I don't know, set them on the shelf.
All right, we're back. I hope you guys are enjoying the walkthrough tour of Buddy's collection. Very well, what's the word I'm looking for? Curated. It's like a museum.
Well, I don't know if it's like a museum, but I appreciate that. It's
yeah, no, it looks great.
And my original plan, like I said, was to have the ultimate kid's bedroom, and well, there's no room for a bed,
right,
or a TV, or anything else. But
so the first time I was made aware of you, a video popped up on my YouTube, and it was you opening up vintage carded Star Wars figures, and I noticed that you were getting a lot of hate for it, and I loved that.
I do too. People think I do it just to be a jerk.
Right.
That's not my intention, because, like I said, I believe toys are meant to be played with. Value means nothing to me. That might mean something to my wife after I'm dead, but, you know, whatever. I'll be dead, so she can't be mad at me.
Right.
But like this here, it's a Empire Strikes Back, just Hoth Rebel Trooper. Actually won this for free from Trey Frederick, maybe.
Yeah.
I think. I've had it sitting around for about a year, but you can never...
What's the count on the back? I know that means something, right?
Yeah, to people it does. 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. 32 back.
32 back.
32 back. It's got the... Snow Speeder, the Falcon, and the Imperial Attack Base, which I always had a problem with. It's one of my favorite play sets. But it was the Rebels that were set up on Hoth. So as a kid, I would put my Rebel Troopers in there. Right. Because the Imperial were the invading force.
I never thought about that.
Well, even as a kid, I thought of that. Huh. And, well, this action figure actually had arguments with my little brother. He was 2 years younger than me back in the day when we first got him. He kept telling me it was Luke Skywalker. And I'm like, that's not Luke Skywalker. Yeah, it is. And then, well, he's not out yet on the 32 back, because when he come out, he has a scarf and goggles and, well, looks quite a bit more like Luke Skywalker.
Right.
But he would always say this was his Luke Skywalker. But, you know, it is what it is.
Well, I see you brought a sealed figure,
well, not
vintage. I got you one of these.
Oh, let's see. I don't have my katana with me. Oh, but I think this will work. Try not to shoot the gun across the floor, which I'm famous for. I'm going to set this down and not stick myself in the thigh. Oh. And now, you can have the card if you want.
I'll just hold it for you.
Got a trooper. Oh, he's got the vintage smell.
Let me see.
Nice tight limbs. He
smells
smells
like... he smells like my childhood.
Yeah, he smells like old plastic.
God, he's in perfect condition. I remember getting my Hoth soldier. That is so cool. Yeah. So you saw it here. That's one less vintage carded figure out there in the wild for you guys to find.
Yeah.
Don't hate.
But I got something else that I bought this. Let me get rid of this star case. You can have that back if you want it. The bubble's damaged on it. You know, you guys remember V? Great TV show. I bought this from Joe at Kid Force 2018. So this has been sitting around in my stuff for a while. And it's factory sealed, but it was damaged like this when I bought it. So I plan on opening this. Now I do remember when I opened my original one as a kid, I like instantly ripped the mask because I was very brutal on trying to, jamming on his head.
Right.
And it's got like a split, like the old, Halloween mask we'd wear.
Right.
And I split it like right up the back. But yeah, it's a really cool figure.
Up close. If you remember V, which guy is this? The guy who ended up being Freddy Krueger?
Maybe they didn't have a lot of toys. They had this. Robert Englund was a character on it who ran off with the human resistance.
Right.
And they had some like squirt guns and like toy guns. And cards.
Wow, look at those puffy pants at the boot.
Oh yeah, they're sweet.
Sweet outfit. Very tiny reptile head, so you could get the mask on, right?
Yeah, well, I hope I don't rip the mask getting it on.
Boy, look at that tiny little head.
Yeah.
There you go, sir.
Let's get the pig sticker back out.
By the way, I borrowed that. It's not mine. It's not at my house, so nobody try turning me into the police for that.
Oh, it's just a pocket knife.
Right.
That's all it is. I am going to close it before I do stick myself.
Here, I'll close it.
You'll close it. Let's see. Nothing left in the box. He's still got his twisty ties.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, there's nothing like ripping a old toy out of the box, being the first adult to play with it.
Oh, look at the forked tongue.
Yeah,
that is so much fun.
The lever, I had a loose one of these, and I gave it away or something.
Oh, there's a lever to make it come out.
Yeah, make his tongue come out like Godzilla.
Of course there is.
Yeah. I should have brought pliers with me. I like just snipping these with side cutters. But this is his floor, so I have a tendency to find them later in my toy room when I'm walking around barefoot in it.
Right.
Stuck right in my foot.
Same damn thing.
Oh yeah, if you open any of these modern, you got all the
more twist ties than I know
more twist ties and the little clear rubber bands.
Oh, around the weapons.
Yeah, around the weapons and everything. And then if you don't get them off, they like have a tendency to turn yellow and gummy.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. He looks like a Casca or something.
Oh, there's a lever. I knew there was a lever. It's been a while since I had one of these out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Check that out. I'll get the rest of his. I was disappointed as a kid that he didn't come with his hat.
Look at that. Look at that action. Look at that playability. Blah, 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 blah.
And then we got so long. Now if the blaster doesn't move, the toy blaster I had as a kid, I'm pretty sure slid back and forth.
Ah, that's a good-looking laser pistol right there.
Actually, it's got more detail than I remember.
Yeah, it's very detailed.
He looks like a coked-up Ken. Look.
Wow, look
don't
at
he?
that.
It just, that's probably too blurry, but he looks.
Get him out from this side.
Yeah, he looked at him. He was like, "Yeah."
Oh my
dude,
God!
what's
Look at
up?
that! Look at that open mouth.
Surf's up, bro.
Oh, the tongue goes through the mouth.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
It's been so long. Yeah, I guess it would. Now, if I can get it on, I'm gonna set the glasses here and not rip the seam of the head. It's still pliable, so.
Wow, it looks so new. Look
oh
at that.
my gosh! I think I did it without destroying it. Let's see.
Tongue not lined up.
Nah, I don't think so. That's probably how I destroyed it as a kid. Come think of it, I was like, oh, in a big hurry to do it.
Yeah, they made a lot of one-off dolls in the 80s. Like, I remember there's a Mr. T doll, and I always wondered, well, if there's no other people to kick it with them, what good is it? I had a Fonzie Migo doll. I didn't know what to do with it.
Oh, they made more. Fonzie. Yeah, they made more Happy Days figures, but the Mr. T, as far as I think he's 13-inch maybe. There we go.
Nice.
Got it lined up.
Excellent.
Gene Simmons.
Yeah, I love it loud.
That song was actually, it's that one and War Machine, I think, were co-written by Bryan Adams.
Really?
Yeah.
Bryan Adams.
Bryan Adams, Summer of '69. Bryan Adams.
I know Bryan Adams. The best thing to come out of Canada.
I know War Machine. Yeah, it was their fake. I love Bryan Adams, so I'm not dissing him. But now he's ready for a party on the beach.
I will definitely take Bryan Adams and Glass Tiger, which are both Canadian
And Bryan Adams sung backing vocals on their only hit they had here in the U.S. That what was that song?
I don't remember.
Oh, but he sings the backing vocals. I remember that.
Really?
Yeah.
But I'll take Bryan Adams and Glass Tiger over what's that one everybody dogs on all the time? Nickelback.
Nickelback. Oh yeah, Nickelback and well, Creed's not Canadian, but you guys can have them if you want them.
Creed's yours.
Yeah, we'll give you Creed, but yeah, that's a really cool figure. And
well, thanks for opening that stuff up, man.
Oh, I've been meaning to anyways, and they were just sitting around, and I might actually put him in with my Kiss dolls. Actually, come think of it.
Right, like the roadie or the fifth member.
Yeah,
that they booted out
before
they got famous.
Yeah, before they got famous, they had a lizard man with them.
Actually, yeah, but his outfit looks a little more Devo than Kiss.
Yeah, Devo I love too. Maybe I can find him a pot hat to put on, because dude, even as a kid,
he needs an energy dome.
He does.
Sure.
I was so disappointed because, as you remember in the show, they wore like these red Garrison caps that matched their outfit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It'd been sweet though if you come with like that helmet and their tactical vest.
Right. Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, here we are with the Superpowers collection. When did this one start?
1984.
84. How long did it go for?
80. They had 3 series, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So 87, I'd say. Got into them big when I was a kid. First 2 were obviously Batman and Robin.
Right.
And they're there in the Batmobile. Always liked them. They have, I can show you actually.
I just sold a, I forgot who it was.
They did things like this. Everyone had like a different action.
Does your Green Arrow have his bow or any arrows?
Yeah, I have it complete.
Okay.
I have all the little piecey parts back here so I don't lose them and or break them.
Right.
So I like to get up here playing with toys. Brainiac was another one of my favorites as a kid. He does a crazy super kick.
Oh yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, and he's another one that's hard to get in good shape.
Right.
He's always roached out and won't stand up.
Superman ship, and what's the yellow one?
Oh man, I hate it when you put me on the spot like that. Oh, I forget. That's the Lexor 7 Supermobile. I forget what they called it. Every time I have a brain fart, we start asking.
Was it the good guys? Was it like...
Yeah, that was a good guy. Actually, I think on the box it was Robin and Superman in it. It always bothered me why Superman needed a ship of any kind, but whatever.
Oh, you never know. And right up here, we'll keep going for a second. I see the original superhero costume in the back.
Yeah, it's a Batman one complete from 76.
76.
Yeah. And...
Oh, look at those.
Sokies. I love Sokies. Yeah.
The 45 box.
I have the 12-inch box over here, actually, down behind my Wizard of Oz stuff.
Nice.
And of course, stuff got knocked over, but it's a constant dusting and standing things back up.
All right, here we are with the DC Mego stuff. Want to talk about this little bridge here?
Oh, that's the Batman exploding bridge.
Right.
So it's got a little air pumper you can see back there. You push down on it, no batteries required. There's a bladder up underneath here in the middle of the bridge, and it blows apart.
Awesome.
And I'm missing a top piece for it, but I'll find it. Aquaman. Oh, there's the bladder right there in the corner.
Okay.
Or you push down with that.
Right.
Or is it this one? That one goes to Wonder Woman, actually. I have her invisible jet and tower. I don't have it on display. Yeah. Green Arrow here about killed me when I was a kid.
How so?
Well, I had that, him and the Green Arrow car. We were down in West Virginia, and it had been raining. Creek got up really high. Well, the car got away from me, and I about drowned it trying to get it. Needless to say, I didn't get it.
Wait, they made a Green Arrow car?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty hard to find. I don't have one.
I've never even seen it.
It's pretty cool. It's really cool, actually, and it's shot big darts.
I love the Mego pocket figures are great, too.
Oh, yeah, the bent legs and straight legs.
We got the original Batmobile in there.
Some of them I hoard up, like I got 3 Jokers, I probably got 3 Riddlers. Just when I find them in nice shape, I just can't let them go.
Right, I wouldn't either. These are the toys I grew up on.
Weird pencil case. It's a pencil case.
I thought that was a
it opens up and the wheels actually roll on it, and it's designed to hold pencils.
Nice.
They made cool toys back then, and they were, usable actually.
Right, here we are with the Captain America section.
Yeah, it was a little bigger. I consolidated it. I really like the Migos. Statues. I really like statues too.
I like how you got the Falcon figure in there.
Oh yeah, Falcon. There should be. I got some of those semi-modern Migos. They were the famous first covers or whatever down there, and I kept the Falcon one of those too because it's such a cool figure.
Right. Yeah, those are cool.
He was a great character too.
And if you were alive in the 70s, this is what you wanted, the Kiss dolls.
Yes.
With the opening band, the Misfits.
The Misfits, yes.
We have real old movie monsters.
Those are sideshow ones there, and then you're going to the Planet of the Apes. One of my favorite movies. You see I hoard up apes as well.
And we have some of the McDonald's gang.
Those were Remco, I believe.
Yeah.
They got like a little joystick on the back that moves their heads.
Awesome.
Yeah, very, very creepy. You can make them nod and shake their heads.
We got Fonzie.
Yeah, there's some more Migos down there.
And we got Pee Wee Herman, Urkel, Cap Shield.
Aquaman's trident. Lots of
you got
other stuff hid back there, yeah.
Is it plastic or is it heavy?
It's the heavy plastic.
Heavy plastic.
Yeah. Pretty well made, I mean.
Oh, look at that creature, that stuffed creature. My wife,
I got quite a few
would
creatures.
kill for that.
But I have more Frankenstein things than anything.
I see that.
Really like Frankenstein.
All right, here we are in the G.I. Joe section.
Well, I walked away.
That's okay. I don't need you. I know where all your stuff is.
Oh. G.I. Joe was one of those toy lines that really took hold with me, and it's always been one of my favorites.
Right. I still love it. I still just like looking at this stuff.
Yeah, I do too. Got to be really careful with the older blue and green figures. They're pretty brittle. I've broke a few and had to replace them, which is quite annoying and expensive.
I remember my original Vamp. I left it outside in the winter one day, and I came back out to get it, and it was cracked.
Yeah, that'd do it. I remember my Dragonfly. I might have told you about that, where I put Windex on it, trying to dust it as a kid, and smeared all the ink off the stickers.
Nice.
No, not so much. It was heartbreaking.
So these are the originals with
no
swivel arm?
Yeah. Then when the swivel arm come out, that was a game changer.
Oh, yeah. That changed all toys.
And then the ball joint heads after that, so they could nod.
It's up here. Okay. This is a custom Buddy Harvey action figure, complete with Cleveland Browns jersey.
Yeah, a friend of mine made that for me. He made me 2 different ones, actually.
We got some old school Joes.
Yeah, I like those too. These were, this isn't old, it's Coswalds. I don't even think they're still in business. They were making 12-inch Joes back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Nice. And we got some Rattlers.
I got a couple of Fangs, Night Raven, Paradrome, Tomahawk, Sky Striker. It's over there somewhere. Hydrofoil, the Whale, my favorite G.I. Joe vehicle of all time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That was a vehicle game changer.
Oh, yeah. It did so many things. And
so much.
he's back here in the corner. You'll see a lot of the figures that I have out here. They're duplicates that I just used to set around, like in the Tomahawk. I got a bunch of dupe figures. Nice. Just to fill it up, you know.
Gotta populate our worlds.
Yeah, we do.
Look at there. Shogun Godzilla collection.
Oh, my favorite toy of all time.
How many Shogun Godzillas do you have?
I have 10.
You're right, guys. There's 10 of you out there that want one of these.
I need 10 more, I think.
And here's the rest of the Godzillas.
Yeah, I have a thing for Godzilla, obviously, too.
A little bit.
A little bit. including games, laser disc, color forms.
Color forms. Oh my god.
Yeah, from that crappy, once again, '98 movie.
All right, here we are at the Star Wars section.
Blue Snaggletooth. It's all about Blue Snaggletooth.
It is all about the Blue Snaggletooth.
You gotta have Blue Snaggletooth.
We have these
just random graded figures.
Graded figures. Jabba's Palace. Where'd you get these little bleacher seats? I like those.
These ones actually come from Menards, of all places.
Really?
You get 2 of them in a pack for like $13.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What are they for? Anything specific?
Spice racks, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What a good idea.
So I repurposed them.
Complete droid factory?
I need the 4 little orange hoses, but other than that, yes, complete.
And you have the talking transport?
Yep, and it talks.
And
I have the later one from Empire that doesn't talk, that doesn't have a talk box in it.
Is the talk box one of those
got a record? Yeah, like the Batman talking alarm clocks that I have multiples of.
Oh, you got the whole bridge. The original
and
bridge.
It's full. It's over full.
That is awesome.
Well, thanks.
Not that I'm into Star Trek, but I do remember, Star Trek.
It was Mego, and
right.
Star Trek to me is the original series.
Right.
That's me.
We have a complete Death Star up here.
Yes. I have this for you.
Including? Oh, that is so awesome.
I was supposed to give you that.
Oh, yeah?
Don't forget it. Yeah. When
you repaint them. Yeah, I'll repaint it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I was supposed to give it to you a year ago.
I love the Colt 45 cape on Lando.
These were from
That's funny.
Ed Bogart.
That is so funny.
I actually have one somewhere else. He has like a cheetah print cape. Yeah, it's probably just randomly put somewhere, but guy in the group was selling them a few years back.
That is awesome. Well, buddy, your collection is something to behold for sure.
Mess.
Do you have Oscar Goldman?
Oh, I have all the $6 Million Man figures.
Oh, you do? I'm right in front of them.
Yeah.
Oscar's the hardest one to find, right?
Yeah, I need a better pair of pants and his briefcase. But...
And the God, I remember the Sasquatch episode.
Maskatron, I got all his parts in there. Like anything that's fragile or loose, I put in the case in a bag or something so I don't lose parts.
That's awesome.
Inhumanoids.
Inhumanoids. Yeah. Well, buddy, thank you for letting me come over and film this stuff.
Anytime.
Guys, if you got comments, leave them on the video. If you got questions, leave them on the video. Buddy will answer them. Buddy, I'll make you a moderator on my little YouTube thing.
Are you sure you want that?
I will trust that you will behave yourself. Alright, now this Spider-Man is the one that crawls up to the web, right?
Yeah, that's Remco Energized.
Yeah, Energy. Yeah, I had that one when I was a kid. I love the Mego. Missing Sue and Reed in the Thing.
And then, well, the Wolverine they obviously never made.
Right.
That was something Diamond come out with a few years ago, so I just put them in there. I really like the Mezcos, though. I have quite a few Mezco figures. Especially the Punisher.
Yeah, I love these Punisher figures.
They have all the Deadpool Mezcos, too. And there's a Deadpool fake Mego.
Nice.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of Deadpool, brother.
I got a bunch more in the box. I'm going to get rid of it because I can't display it, so it's got to go. It's got to go.
DC Golden Age here.
Yeah, those were the DC Direct figures. They're 13-inch scale. I have quite a few of them. I really like those, too.
Yeah, I like those. Good detail on those.
Yeah.
Zod. The Gene Hackman
figure. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Red Sun.
Yeah, and he fell over. Darkseid's cool. That's a Mezco, too.
Yeah.
There's Wolverine Mezcos down on the bottom. He's like an orphan.
I like the Comedian and Dr. Manhattan there. Ah, you're a Lantern guy, too. Good.
Yeah, I love Green Lantern.
Me, too. They're Sokies. Look at these guys. These might be the most impressive thing you got here.
One of my favorites. It was one of those practical toys when you was a kid. You got, shampoo, bubble bath, and you could play with the plastic jug afterwards.
Right.
Yeah. I think we were talking about before, it's one of the toys you could trick your grandparents into buying you.
Right.
Semi-practical.
Right. Oh, Grandma, I gotta wash myself.
Yeah, exactly. So.
That is some collection, is it not? I know you guys are jealous out there. You're gonna be even more jealous. As you know, on Captain Crappy's, we love to give stuff away. So when I was at Buddy's Batcave, he gave me a Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot vintage figure. I have no vintage figures. It was my first one. So I have this for you.
Oh, I'm actually in need of a Centroscope R2.
Centroscope R2.
Oh, he still clicks.
Still clicks.
Yeah. Nice, thank you.
We don't do things half-ass around here at Captain Crappy's.
No, we don't.
And I know you like your hot food.
Uh-oh.
And I learned how to can food this year. So here are some hot cherry peppers and jalapeno peppers, grown and canned by me.
In your garden out there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, man.
My rooftop garden. Also, when we were in your cave, we saw one toy that brought me back, and I happened to run into it in the wild between then and now.
Oh, well, thank you. I got to go see Joe tomorrow.
Why?
Because I'm buying the Vincent and Old Bob set from him.
Oh,
one of the guys in our toy group. Well, I appreciate it. You can pass that on to somebody else. It's a cool figure.
Yeah. All right, then we'll get. This will be the Buddy Harvey giveaway. So whoever comments the right comment on this video will win Vincent.
Yeah,
the
Brandon,
Black Hole Robert.
Brandon
robot.
Manning. I seen him the other day and was talking that I needed the Vincent Old Bob set.
Yeah.
So I'm at work today and he messaged me and said, "Hey, Joe, Kid Force has them." I'm like, "Tell him to put one behind the counter for me and I'll come get it tomorrow after work because I was coming here."
This is a cool figure. I mean, it even comes with the like the clear jointed stand.
Yeah, the flight stand.
Yeah, flight stand.
And all these, you can pop. Well, you have fingernails. I don't. You can pop all those out. You see, he has all the blasters,
right?
The claws.
Yeah, this is a cool toy. So that's kind of fitting. This will be the giveaway for this video because I didn't plan on giving anything away for this video. So
well, there you go.
You can thank Buddy for this one. So
enjoy. It's a cool figure.
Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you actually watch the video. That'd be cool too. Comment. Leave some kind of comment. Something. Anything to stand out. And you'll win Vincent. And this is a cool figure, man. It's not a cheapie. Other than that, Buddy, any closing words?
It's been fun.
Cool.
It's
been a
hopefully
fun couple
you don't
days.
get any hate over it. You can
Over
direct
what?
all the hate at me.
Over what?
For opening the figure.
Oh.
All the hate goes to me.
Dude, that's why I had you here. I love that. I think it's great. Open the toys. I've been opening more and more stuff, and I don't even care about the price anymore. Like, I used to be worried about $20 figures, and now I just want to open them and play with them and touch them and pose them.
See, for mine, you can fit a lot more in the same space.
You can.
And packages.
Right. So, for Buddy, for me, thanks for watching the video. Everybody, kids, women, men, whoever, everybody, all inclusive. Keep watching them. The opening song is up by itself, so you can just rock that all day long if you want. It's 30 seconds of pure fury.
It's a good song. I like it. I actually do.
All right, guys. Enjoy, kids. Enjoy your evening. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Do all the stuff. Press all the buttons at the bottom. Thank you.
Thanks.